Okay, I'm gonna record my smoke sesh because I just rolled this beautiful joint, and this is probably just gonna be for myself, but. Little check-in. So many things are going interestingly. Basically, I was supposed to go to a party tonight, but I fucking slept through. I didn't say it's like going on right now, and like it's currently snowing, so like I really don't want to go. And it like started at 9, and I was supposed to go early to bring a speaker, and I woke up at 9:48. I fear it was too late at that point to be like, oh, I'm gonna pull up with this speaker, and it's fucking, I don't even know if you can tell, but it's fully snowing. I just can't. My bed is so comfy. I woke up today. I filmed some covers, posted on Instagram. Got a package. Look at my fucking swing set. It's actually just a stand that I got off TikTok shop. And it's for my hanging chair, because I got a hanging chair thinking that I could hang it in my fucking apartment. Where am I gonna hang it? Raquel? I can't. So I had to buy a stand for it. And that actually took so much energy out of me. That's why I fucking fell asleep. Because me and Corbin, my bestie, and I were trying to shove all these metal pieces together. And first of all, there's like these tiny metal pieces that go into the pipes, and there's like a specific spot for them, and basically it helps like put them together, but like we lost them tiny metal piece in the pole, and instead of fucking pulling it out, I pushed it farther into the pole. And so I took a clothes hanger. Corbin undid it. Oh, fuck. Right. Oh my god, I'm about to rage. Where's my vape? Okay, wait. Okay. As I was saying, Corbin undid the clothes hanger, and then it was like a long fucking rod swinging everywhere as he tried to jam it into the pole to get the tiny metal piece out. And it took a village. I will say it took a village to get, because we did it to 2 of the poles. It was like I gave Corbin a task to fit the metal piece into the hole, and then I was like, fuck, it's not going well over here, and he was like, yeah, it's not going well for me, and then basically we both had the same problem, but I was like, okay, let's switch, and then I took his, and I basically jammed a hole, I jammed a stick into the thing to try to get it out somehow, but then I just pushed it farther in, and then that was what led to the whole hanger ordeal. We eventually got it out, and the stand is now intact, But I fear it's gonna break. No, it won't. It will. It's pretty good. I feel like I've been subconsciously missing social events. By accident. Like, well, no, yesterday I was supposed to go to this pre-game, but it required me to walk to school where the dorms are over there, and I just had no energy to. I think it's this, like, the sun's not up, so I get no energy. I also don't go outside that often, but I did go outside yesterday. I just feel like I was so tired, and I have like weird sleeping patterns because not as much anymore, but over winter break I had terrible sleeping habits. In the last semester I did too, in freshman year of high school, college I also did. But I think I've been meditating more. Like, I'll listen to videos for longer, and I'll also listen to music and just like shut my eyes, which is really nice. Corbin opened up my fridge today and said it smelled like garbage, so I had to clean out my fridge. Didn't know I had like so much fucking food in there. It snuck up on me. But I have to take film pictures. I have a 35mm photography class, and it's been so great so far. One thing I will hype up about my school is the visual arts department at Fordham. It's so good. I love every teacher, and they like make you so comfortable. Let me go. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys my top 4 letterbox favorites right now and go into depth because this is my favorite activity. I've actually had to stop myself. My worst phase of letterbox was definitely during COVID. I was writing reviews left and right, saying jack shit, and they were like serious, like, not really. I gave a whole review about Big Fish, that fuck-ass movie. Really cool visuals. I just didn't get it. Maybe if I rewatched it would be better. Okay, first favorite obviously is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Joel and Clementine are my favorite people, period. I love Jim Carrey and I love Kate Winslet, and I think she does an amazing job playing like a manic person as someone who experiences that. But also I just love her character because it's like she's super free-spirited and she loves love, and so does Joel, but Joel's like very sad. He has a sort of darkness to him. The second one is Coraline. I literally have I would say that both my tattoos, I have 2, are kind of in reference to my favorite movies, but also just like things in my life. But Coraline, the buttons I love, I just love that movie. I love stop motion animation. Seeing that made me like have an epiphany at like, well, first it was my favorite, and then it became this movie that was my comfort movie. And then in 8th grade I was like, oh my god, I love stop motion. And then I started doing stop motion because of this movie, I would say. I love her little hair bob. I love the colors. I love the pink palace. I love Mr. Bobinski and the cheese, and just how everything's so animated. Like, everything has life, and it's so cute. Like, I love miniature sets and settings. Okay, the third one is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This movie, it just is so special to me because I was so like Charlie in high school. I didn't really talk to anyone, especially because we had COVID freshman and sophomore year, which kind of made the whole thing different in a way. But I mean, I was home, but I still had friends, and then we came back to school, and I had such a hard time like talking to people in class, and I've always been really reserved. Like, I never really just like turned to my like person sitting next to me and like started a conversation, because that was really hard for me to do without like getting in my head and self-conscious about what I'm saying. I had a stutter, and yeah. Also, first like youthful gay movie that I've ever seen at my age that I was when I first watched this. It was like seeing a teenager that was gay, and then like it being literally so okay, which I didn't experience in my high school. Like, there wasn't a burlesque club, or like, I mean, burlesque is kind of for high school, but like Rocky Horror Picture Show, I would have fucking done that. I would have done that. And it was so cute. I love Emma Watson so much. And I love Logan Lerman. And I like his entire childhood story. I kind of relate to as well. And the music is incredible. The bridge scene, like, me and my best friend Charlotte, like, once that had happened, or once we had watched it, I don't know if we watched it together, but we did watch it together at one point. I think she slept over at my house, and I was like, you have to watch this movie. And then I was like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have our bridge moment. And then we never fucking did. But I was like, you have to pick a bridge song. Like, we need a bridge song. And then the fourth movie, which is always interchangeable. I'll tell you the past three movies that were in this spot this year. It's the first time with Dylan O'Brien and Burt Robertson. Let me tell you, I kind of have this weird obsession with movies and TV shows with real couples, like actors and actresses that are actually dating in real life, because it just like makes the love on screen so much more authentic, and it's like not even planned. But these two were dating, and I think this movie kind of, I don't know if it was in the middle or like towards the beginning of their relationship, and it's just about these two cute teenagers like meeting for the first time and having that awkward, cute meetup moment into this like span of 48-hour connection, and like it being really cute and young love. And I remember watching this for the first time, and I was like, just like kicking my feet, like, oh my god, let me be Brit. Like, I was like, first of all, she was so cute and artsy. Like, she had collages all over her walls, and I was like, I need to be her. I need to get the magazines. I started buying old magazines. I don't know if it was because of this movie or just like I really liked collage, the idea of collaging and making art out of multimedia. And then Dylan O'Brien. Lord. Okay, the last movie that was in this 4th spot was Flipped. Bryce and Julie. It's a book. But this movie is fucking incredible. Like, Julie loves Bryce at first and is obsessed with him, and Bryce doesn't really like her and thinks that she's crazy. And then Julie is just this kind person who doesn't really care about anyone's opinion about her, and she's smart, but she's weird, and because of that, she doesn't have many friends, but Bryce eventually begins to see that, and then it flips. But the sycamore tree, I think I want to get a sycamore tree tattoo because of this movie, but also that would be adorable. Okay, the last movie that was in this 4th spot was The Visit, that horror movie. Let me tell you, I am obsessed with that movie. It's like this mockumentary horror movie that's documented by the son, who's like 13, and his sister, and they go to their grandparents' house who they haven't seen in a long time, and grandma and grandpa are acting a little fucking weird. I was so afraid. I think that made me afraid of my grandparents. Like, I was like, I'm not going to grandma and grandpa's house for a while after that. She was like, can you get in the oven for me? And then the Yahtzee scene, just genuinely great content. I was laughing, I was screaming, I was almost peeing my pants, and then the ending is perfect. Like, perfect. But I love movies, but I think I love TV shows more. TV is what I started with. I mean, everyone starts with TV. Full House, not Fuller House. That used to be my show. I would watch it all the time when I was younger. And then Disney Channel, Teen Nick, I was doing that shit. Degrassi, Drake in a wheelchair moment. It's so weird. And the Vampire Diaries and streaming services, I started watching, like, I was such a diehard Vampire Diaries girl, secretly. But, like, Damon literally was my hyperfixation, and then I watched Anne with an E, and then, I feel like the reason why I love TV and movies so much is because I've literally created, like, my best friends through that. Like, watching something with someone else and then talking to them about it, and it's like we hadn't really lived a life yet because we were so young and we were so stuck in this other sphere of, like, dance, and that we hadn't really, like, lived a life that was, like, cute for the screen. It was just, like, really intense all the time. And so when I first watched Anne with an E with my now best friend Charlotte, and we just, like, were obsessed with it, and we were like, Anne was so crazy, and we just kept laughing at how, like, stupid she sounded sometimes, even though we were like, she's just a kindred spirit, like, we're just kindred spirits. And I had a great attention span at the time. I could watch things for so long, back to back, and now I can't watch things without falling asleep. But I'm making a lot more content. I feel like this year and last year, I started just like producing my own videos and like editing my own stuff. And I started editing a while ago, like just like movies, and it's my favorite thing. It's the coolest thing. It's like so satisfying. I think out of all my senses, like my eyes get like the most satisfied when it comes to like sensory satisfaction. I mean, audio is also really good for me, but like taste and touch are like after seeing and hearing. Surprisingly, I feel like I just like it's seeing. It's really just seeing that's like the top. And I can't believe I haven't like sat down and watched a show in a while. Like, I don't know why I'm like doing shit all the time. Not even. Like, I'm just doing like weird stuff. I'm actually drawing, you guys. So this right here is like my gallery of tarot cards or just fantasy drawings, I would say. But it's like very natural world meets digital world meets fantasy, tarot cards and astrology and the stars. I guess that's my vibe. But I really like mixing digital technology in my drawings because it's like everywhere. I'm talking to a computer. So I don't think that's something to be scared of. But drawing really helps make me not scared of it. That it's kind of like the beauty of how we live now. Okay, I'm getting tired of talking. But comment below if you have any ideas of other videos. I'll probably just post whatever though. But love you guys. Good night.